Rocket clearance. Good morning, Air India 5579 ready for pushback at Alpha 2.
Rocky Tower, good morning. iFly 2520 is on approach.
Air India 5579 cleared for pushback.
iFly 2520 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky ground. Air India 5579 ready to taxi. Air India 5579 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. US Air 5066 is on approach. US Air 5066 clear to land runway 36.
Rocky Tower. Air India 5579 ready for takeoff runway 36. Clearance. Good morning, Air Canada 6751 ready for pushback at Bravo 4. Air Canada 6751 cleared for pushback. Air India 5579 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground, iFly 2520 requesting taxi to the gates. iFly 2520 taxi to runway 32.
Rocky ground. Air Canada 6751 ready to taxi. Air Canada 6751 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Ground, US Air 5066, requesting taxi to the gates. US Air 5066, taxi to gate Bravo 4.
Rocky clearance. Good morning, Ukraine 1251, ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Rocky Tower. Good morning. Air Canada 7966 is on approach. Air Canada 7966 cleared to land runway 36.
Ukraine 1251, cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, Air Canada 6751, ready for takeoff runway 36. Air Canada 6751, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground, Ukraine 1251, ready to taxi. Ukraine 1251, taxi to runway 36. China Eastern 3532, cleared to land runway 36.
Alpha 4. I fly 7643, cleared for pushback.
Rocky ground. Air Canada 7966 requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower, Ukraine 1251, ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground, I fly 7643, ready to taxi.
Air Canada 7966, taxi to gate Bravo 3. Hazel 1190, cleared to land runway 36.
Flight 7643, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky ground, China Eastern 3532, taxi to the gates. Ukraine 1251, cleared for takeoff runway 36. China Eastern 3532, taxi to gate Alpha 4. China Eastern 3532, hold position.
Rocky Tower, flight 7643, ready for takeoff runway 36.
China Eastern 3532, continue taxi.
Rocky clearance. Good morning. India 8707, ready for pushback at Alpha 5.
Flight 7643, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground, Hazel 1190, requesting taxi to the gates.
India 8707, cleared for pushback.
On behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Rocky clearance. Good morning. China Eastern 90235. Ready for pushback at Bravo 7. China Eastern 90235. Cleared for pushback.
Rocky ground. Air India 8707. Ready to taxi. Air India 8707. Taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower. Good morning. Ukraine 7510 is on approach.
Hazel 1190. Taxi to gate Alpha 5.
Ukraine 7510 cleared to land runway 36. Rocky ground. China Eastern 90235. Ready to taxi. China Eastern 90235. Taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower. Air India 8707. Ready for takeoff runway 36. Air India 8707. Cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower. Good morning. Air India 6988 is on approach.
Rocky clearance. Good morning. Agile 4385 ready for pushback at Alpha 1. Agile 4385 cleared for pushback.
Hazel 1190. Hold position.
Air India 6988 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky ground. Agile 4385 ready to taxi.
Hazel 1190. Continue taxi.
Agile 4385 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky ground. Ukraine 7510 requesting taxi to the gates. Rocky Tower. China Eastern 90235 ready for takeoff runway 36. Ukraine 7510 taxi to gate Bravo 7. Rocky clearance. Good morning. US Air 2027. Ready for pushback at Bravo 6. China Eastern 90235, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower, Azure 4385, ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Ground, Air India 6988, requesting taxi to the gates.
Gentlemen, on behalf of the captain
US
and
Air
crew, welcome aboard this
2027,
flight.
cleared for
We
pushback.
hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Azure 4385, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Air India 6988, taxi to gate Alpha 1. Rocky Ground, US Air 2027, ready to taxi.
Rocky clearance. Good morning. Air India 4159, ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
US Air 2027, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. China Eastern 2258 is on approach. China Eastern 2258, clear to land runway 36.
Air India 4159, cleared for pushback. Rocky ground. Air India 4159, ready to taxi. Air India 4159, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky clearance. Good morning, Ukraine 1675 ready for pushback at Alpha 3.
On behalf of the captain
Ukraine
and crew, welcome aboard this
1675
flight.
cleared for
We hope you
pushback.
enjoy flying here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. We would also like to remind you that you should turn off all
Rocky
electronic
Tower.
devices.
Good morning,
We
US Air
thank you for paying attention
5476
during
is
this
on
brief
approach.
presentation.
US Air 5476 clear to land runway 36.
Rocky Tower, US Air 2027, ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground, Ukraine 1675 ready to taxi. Ukraine 1675 taxi to runway 36.
US Air 2027, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground, China Eastern 2258 requesting taxi to the gate. China Eastern 2258 taxi to gate Bravo 6.
Rocky Tower, Air India 4159er, ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocket clearance. Good morning, Air India 3185 ready for pushback at Bravo 5.
Rocky Tower. Good morning, Air India 90534 is on approach. Air India 90534 cleared to land runway 36.
Air India 3185 cleared for pushback.
Welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Rocky ground, US Air 5476 requesting taxi to the gate.
Air India 4159 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower, Ukraine 1675 ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky clearance. Good morning. Hazel 1145. Ready for pushback at Bravo 2.
Rocky ground, Air India 3185 ready to taxi.
Ukraine 1675 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Air India 3185 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky clearance, Cypher 2521, ready for pushback at Alpha 2.
US Air 5476 taxi to gate Bravo 5.
Fly 2521 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Air India 4926 is on approach.
Hazel 1145. Cleared for pushback. Rocky ground. Air India 90534. Requesting taxi to the gates.
Air India 4926 clear to land runway 36.
Rocky ground, Fly 2521 ready to taxi.
Air India 90534. Taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Fly 2521 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky ground. Hazel 1145. Ready to taxi. Hazel 1145. Taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Fly 5786 is on approach. Fly 5786, clear to land runway 36.
Rocky Tower, Air India 3185 ready for takeoff runway 36. Air India 3185 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky clearance, US Air 5067, ready for pushback at Bravo 4.
Rocky Tower, Fly 2521 ready for takeoff runway 36.
US Air 5067 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Usual 72908 is on approach. Usual 72908 clear to land runway 36. Rocky ground, Air India 4926 requesting taxi to the gate. Air India 4926 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Hazel 1145, hold position.
Rocky ground, US Air 5067 ready to taxi. US Air 5067 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Air Canada 7262 is on approach. Air Canada 7262 clear to land runway 36.
iFly 2521 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground, iFly 5786 requesting taxi to the gates. Rocky clearance, China Eastern 3533 ready for pushback at Alpha 4.
Hazel 1145, continue taxi. Rocky clearance, Air Canada 7967, ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
iFly 5786 taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Rocky Tower, Hazel 1145, ready for takeoff runway 36.
Is on approach. iFly 9882 cleared to land runway 36.
Hazel 1145, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
US 5067 ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground, Usual 72908 requesting taxi to the gate. Azul 72908 taxi to gate Bravo 4.
China Eastern 3533 cleared for pushed back.
US Air 5067 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground. Air Canada 7262 taxi to the gates.
Rocky ground. China Eastern 3533 ready to taxi. China Eastern 3533 taxi to runway 36.
Air Canada 7262 requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Air Canada 1722 is on approach.
Air Canada 7262 taxi to gate Alpha 3.
Air Canada 1722 clear to land runway 36.
Rocky ground. I fly Liner 882 requesting taxi to the gates. I fly Liner 882 taxi to gate Alpha 4.
Air Canada 7967 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower. China Eastern 3533 ready for takeoff runway 36. China Eastern 3533 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower. Good morning. US Air 2768 is on approach. US Air 2768 cleared to land runway 36. Rocky ground. Air Canada 7967 ready to taxi. Air Canada 7967 taxi to runway 36. Rocky clearance. Azul 11901 ready for pushback at Alpha 5.
Rocky clearance. Ukraine 7511 ready for pushback at Bravo 7.
Rocky clearance, Air India 6989, ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Rocky ground, Air Canada 1722 requesting taxi to the gates. Air Canada 1722 taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Rocky Tower, Air Canada 7967, ready for takeoff runway 36. Rocky ground, US Air 2768, requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky clearance China Eastern 2259er ready for pushback at Bravo 6.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Air India 9554 is on approach. Air India 9554 clear to land runway 36.
Air Canada 7967 cleared for takeoff runway 36. Hazel 11901 cleared for pushback.
Ukraine 7511 cleared for pushback.
Air India 6989 cleared for pushback.
Rocky ground, Hazel 11901 ready to taxi.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Ukraine 8606 is on approach.
Ukraine 7511 taxi to runway 36.
Ukraine 8606 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky ground, Air India 6989 ready to taxi.
Hazel 11901 taxi to runway 36.
Air India 6989 taxi to runway 36.
US Air 2768 taxi to gate Bravo 7. Rocky Town, Hazel 11901 ready for takeoff runway 36. Hazel 11901 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower, Air India 6989 ready for takeoff runway 36.
Requesting taxi to the gates.
Ukraine 7511 hold position.
Air India 9554 taxi to gate Alpha 5.
6989 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Ukraine 7511, continue taxi. Rocky Tower, Ukraine 7511, ready for takeoff runway 36. Ukraine 7511, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Ukraine 8606, taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Rocky clearance US Air 5477, ready for pushback at Bravo 5.
Rocky Tower, good morning. China Eastern 1442 is on approach.
Rocky clearance. Air India 90535 ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
China Eastern 1442 cleared to land runway 36.
China Eastern 2259 cleared for pushback.
Air India 90535 cleared for pushback.
Rocky ground, China Eastern 2259 ready to taxi.
Rocky ground. Air India 90535 ready to taxi. Air India 90535 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky clearance, Air India 4927 ready for pushback at Bravo 2. China Eastern 2259 taxi to runway 36. US Air 5477 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Ground, China Eastern 1442, requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky Ground, US Air 5477, ready to taxi.
China Eastern 1442, taxi to gate Bravo 6.
US Air 5477, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. US Air 4208 is on approach. US Air 4208, clear to land runway 36.
Rocky Tower, Air India 9535, ready for takeoff runway 36. Air India 9535, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky clearance. I fly 5787, ready for pushback at Alpha 2.
Air India 4927, cleared for pushback. Rocky Tower, China Eastern 2259, ready for takeoff runway 36.
I fly 5787, cleared for pushback.
China Eastern 2259, cleared for takeoff runway 36. Rocky Ground, Air India 4927, ready to taxi. Rocky clearance, Ajit 72999, ready for pushback at Bravo 4. Air India 4927, taxi to runway 36. Ajit 72999, cleared for pushback.
On behalf of the captain
Rocky
and
Tower,
crew,
good
welcome
morning.
aboard this
Ajit
flight.
7518 is on approach.
Rocky clearance, Air Canada 7263, ready for pushback at Alpha 3.
Ajit 7518, clear to land runway 36.
I fly 5787, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower, US Air 5477, ready for takeoff runway 36. Rocky Ground, Ajit 72999, ready to taxi. Ajit 72999, taxi to runway 36. US Air 5477, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Ukraine 4294 is on approach. Ukraine 4294, cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky Ground, US Air 4208, requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower, I fly 5787, ready for takeoff runway 36.
US Air 4208, taxi to the Alpha 2.
Air India 4927, hold position.
Rocky clearance. I fly 9883 ready for pushback at Alpha 4. Air Canada 7263 cleared for pushback.
USA 4208, hold position.
I fly 5787, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Air India 4927, continue taxi.
US Air 4208, continue taxi.
Air Canada 7263 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Ground Usual 7518 requesting taxi to the gate. Rocky Tower Air India 4927 ready for takeoff runway 36. Usual 7518 taxi to gate Bravo 5.
I fly 9883 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, good morning. China Eastern 7260 is on approach.
Rocky clearance Air Canada 1723 ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
China Eastern 7260 cleared to land runway 36.
Air India 4927 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Ground, Ukraine 4294, requesting taxi to the gates. Ukraine 4294, taxi to gate Bravo 4.
Rocky Tower Air Canada 7263 ready for takeoff runway 36. Rocky Ground, I fly 9883 ready to taxi. I fly 9883 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Air Canada 5980 is on approach. Air Canada 5980 cleared to land runway 36.
Air Canada 7263 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower budget 729er ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Air India 90578 is on approach. Air India 90578, cleared to land runway 36.
Air Canada 1723 cleared for pushback.
We enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Rocky Ground, China Eastern 7260, requesting taxi to the gates.
To taxi. Air Canada 1723 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Air India 6654 is on approach. Air India 6654 cleared to land runway 36.
China Eastern 7260, taxi to gate Alpha 3. Rocky Ground, Air Canada 5980, taxi to the gates. Air Canada 5980, requesting taxi to the gates.
Peugeot 729er cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Air Canada 5980, taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Rocky Tower, good morning. US Air 5078 is on approach. US Air 5078 clear to land runway 36. Rocky Tower, fly 883 ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Ground, Air India 90578, requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 90578, taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Rocky clearance. US Air 2769 ready for pushback at Bravo 7.
Fly 883 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower, Air Canada 1723
Rocky Tower, good morning. Azul 5568 is on approach. Azul 5568 clear to land runway 36.
Air Canada 1723 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Ground, Air India 6654 requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 6654 taxi to gate Alpha 4. Rocky Tower, good morning. I fly 1976 is on approach. I fly 1976 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky clearance Air India 9555 ready for pushback at Alpha 5.
US Air 2769 cleared for pushback.
Air India 9555 cleared for pushback. Rocky ground US Air 5078 requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky clearance Ukraine 8607 ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
US Air 5078 taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Rocky ground US Air 2769 ready to taxi.
Air India 6654 hold position.
Rocky ground Air India 9555 ready to taxi.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Ukraine 5614 is on approach. Ukraine 5614 cleared to land runway 36.
Air India 6654 continue taxi.
US Air 2769 taxi to runway 36.
Air India 9555 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky ground Azul 5568 requesting taxi to the gates. Azul 5568 taxi to gate Bravo 7.
Rocky Tower Air India 9555 ready for takeoff runway 36. Air India 9555 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Ground, flight 1976, requesting taxi to the gates. Flight 1976, taxi to gate Alpha 5. Ukraine 8607, cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, US Air 2769er, ready for takeoff runway 36. US Air 2769er, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Air Canada 2252 is on approach. Air Canada 2252 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky Ground, Ukraine 5614, taxi to the gates.
Rocky Ground, Ukraine 8607, ready to taxi. Ukraine 8607, taxi to runway 36.
Ukraine 5614, taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Rocky clearance, China Eastern 1443, ready for pushback at Bravo 6. China Eastern 1443, cleared for pushback. Rocky Tower, Ukraine 8607, ready for takeoff runway 36. Rocky Ground, China Eastern 1443, ready to taxi. China Eastern 1443, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky ground, Air Canada 2252 requesting taxi to the gates.
Ukraine 8607 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Air Canada 2252 taxi to gate Bravo 6.
Rocky clearance, US Air 4209er ready for pushback at Alpha 2. US Air 4209er cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, good morning. China Eastern 7860 is on approach.
Rocky ground, US Air 4209er ready to taxi. US Air 4209er taxi to runway 36.
China Eastern 7860 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky Tower, China Eastern 1443 ready for takeoff runway 36. China Eastern 1443 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Ready for pushback at Bravo 5. Ujul 7519er cleared for pushback. Rocky ground, Ujul 7519er ready to taxi. Ujul 7519er taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower, US Air 4209er ready for takeoff runway 36. US Air 4209er cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground, China Eastern 7860, requesting taxi to the gates. China Eastern 7860, taxi to gate Bravo 5.
Rocky clearance, Ukraine 4295, ready for pushback at Bravo 4. Ukraine 4295, cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower. Good morning. Ukraine 7756 is on approach. Ukraine 7756 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky ground, Ukraine 4295, ready to taxi.
Rocky Tower, Ujul 7519, ready for takeoff runway 36. Ujul 7519, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Ukraine 4295, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky clearance, China Eastern 7261, ready for pushback at Alpha 3. China Eastern 7261, cleared for pushback. Rocky clearance, Air Canada 5981, ready for pushback at Bravo 3. Air Canada 5981, cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower. Good morning. Air India 7970 is on approach. Air India 7970, cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky ground, China Eastern 7261, ready to taxi. China Eastern 7261, taxi to runway 36. Rocky ground, Air Canada 5981, ready to taxi.
Rocky clearance, Air India 90579, ready for pushback at Bravo 2.
Ukraine 4295, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Air Canada 5981, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky ground, Ukraine 7756, requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Air India 901, 902 is on approach. Air India 901, 902, clear to land runway 36.
Air India 90579, cleared for pushback.
Ukraine 7756. Taxi to gate. Bravo 4.
Rocky Tower, China Eastern 7261, ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Ground, Air India 90579, ready to taxi. Air India 90579, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. I fly 8018 is on approach. I fly 8018 clear to land runway 36.
Ready for pushback. Alpha 4. Rocky Ground, Air India 7970, requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 7970, taxi to gate Alpha 2. Air India 6655, cleared for pushback.
China Eastern 7261, cleared for takeoff runway 36. Rocky Tower, Air Canada 5981, ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Ground, Air India 901, 902, taxi to the gates.
Rocky Ground, Air India 6655, ready to taxi. Rocky Tower, good morning. Air India 6630 is on approach.
Rocky clearance Azul 5569, ready for pushback on Bravo 7.
Air India 6655, taxi to runway 36. Air India 6630, cleared to land runway 36.
Position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be...
Air India 901, 902, requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 901, 902, taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Rocket clearance US Air 5079, ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Fly 8018 requesting taxi to the gates. 3018 taxi to gate Alpha 4.
Rocky Tower, good morning. US Air 8578 is on approach. US Air 8578 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Air Canada 78908 is on approach. Air Canada 78908 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky clearance, I fly 1977, ready for pushback at Alpha 5. Rocky ground, Air India 6630, requesting taxi to the gates. Rocky Tower, good morning. Air India 7886 is on approach. Air India 6630, taxi to gate Bravo 2. Air India 7886, cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky ground, US Air 8578 requesting taxi to the gates. US Air 8578 taxi to gate Alpha 3. Rocky Tower, good morning. ASL 6636 is on approach. ASL 6636 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky clearance, Ukraine 5615, ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Air Canada 5981 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Air India 90579, hold position. Air India 90579er, continue taxi.
Rocky Tower, Air India 6655, ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Ground, Air Canada 78908, requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky clearance, Air Canada 2253, ready for pushback at Bravo 6.
Azul 5569er, cleared for pushback.
Ukraine 5615, cleared for pushback.
Flight 1977, cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, good morning. China Eastern 6774 is on approach. China Eastern 6774, cleared to land runway 36.
Air India 6655, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Ground, Azul 5569, ready to taxi.
Rocky Tower, Air India 90579er, ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Ground, Air India 7886, taxi to the gates.
Rocky Ground, Ukraine 5615, ready to taxi.
Rocky Ground, Flight 1977, ready to taxi. Flight 1977, taxi to runway 36.
Ukraine 5615, taxi to runway 36.
Azul 5569er, taxi to runway 36.
Air Canada 7898, taxi to gate Bravo 7.
Rocky Tower, good morning. USA 3914 is on approach. USA 3914, cleared to land runway 36. Air India 7886, requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 7886, taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Air India 90579er, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Ground, Azul 6636, taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower, Flight 1977, ready for takeoff runway 36.
Azul 6636, taxi to gate Alpha 5.
Flight 1977, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower, Ukraine 5615, ready for takeoff runway 36. Rocky ground, China Eastern 6774, requesting taxi to the gates.
Air Canada 2253 cleared for pushback.
Ukraine 5615, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground, Air Canada 2253 ready to taxi.
Rocky Tower, Azul 5569, ready for takeoff runway 36. Azul 5569, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Air Canada 2253 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky ground, USA 3914, taxi to the gates.
US Air 5079 cleared for pushback.
USA 3914, requesting taxi to the gates. USA 3914, taxi to gate Bravo 6.
Rocky clearance, China Eastern 7861, ready for pushback at Bravo 5. China Eastern 7861, cleared for pushback.
Rocky ground, US Air 5079 ready to taxi. US Air 5079 taxi to runway 36.
China Eastern 6774, taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Rocky ground, China Eastern 7861, ready to taxi. China Eastern 7861, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Ukraine 7230 is on approach. Ukraine 7230 cleared to land runway 36. Rocky Tower, Air Canada 2253 ready for takeoff runway 36. Air Canada 2253 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Air India 3684 is on approach. Air India 3684 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky Tower, US Air 5079 ready for takeoff runway 36. US Air 5079 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky clearance. Ukraine 7757 ready for pushback at Bravo 4. Ukraine 7757 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, China Eastern 7861 ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground. Ukraine 7757 ready to taxi.
China Eastern 7861 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Ukraine 7757 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky ground, Ukraine 7230 requesting taxi to the gates. Ukraine 7230 taxi to gate Bravo 5.
Rocky clearance. Air India 7971 ready for pushback at Alpha 2. Air
Welcome
India
aboard this flight. We
7971
hope you
cleared for
enjoy flying
pushback.
with us. Before takeoff,
Rocky
we would like
ground,
to
Air
encourage
India
all passengers to watch our
3684
cabin
requesting
crew display
taxi
the
to the
safety
gates.
features of the aircraft.
Air India 3684 taxi to gate Bravo 4.
Rocky ground. Air India 7971 ready to taxi.
Rocky clearance. Air India 901, 903 ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Air India 7971, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower, Ukraine, 7757, ready for takeoff runway 36. Ukraine, 7757, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky clearance. I fly 8019er, ready for pushback at Alpha 4. I fly 8019er, cleared for pushback.
Air India 901, 903, cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, Air India 7971, ready for takeoff runway 36. Air India 7971, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground. I fly 8019er, ready to taxi. I fly 8019er, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky ground. Air India 901, 903, ready to taxi. Air India 901, 903, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower. I fly 8019er, ready for takeoff runway 36. I fly 8019er, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky clearance. Air India 6631, ready for pushback at Bravo 2. Air India 6631, cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower. Good morning. Air India 4036 is on approach. Air India 4036 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky Tower, Air India 901, 903, ready for takeoff runway 36. Air India 901, 903, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Air India 6631, taxi to runway 36.
Rocket clearance US Air 8579 ready for pushback at Alpha 3. US Air 8579 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Ujjal 8784 is on approach. Ujjal 8784 clear to land runway 36.
Rocky ground US Air 8579 ready to taxi. US Air 8579 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. iFly 1132 is on approach. iFly 1132 clear to land runway 36.
Rocky Tower, Air India 6631, ready for takeoff runway 36. Air India 6631, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower US Air 8579 ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground. Air India 4036 requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 4036 taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Ready to push back at Bravo 7.
US Air 8579 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky clearance, Air India 7887, ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Rocky Tower. Good morning. China Eastern 7534 is on approach. China Eastern 7534 cleared to land runway 36.
Air India 7887 cleared for pushback.
Rocky ground Ujjal 8784 requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky clearance Azul 6637 ready for pushback at Alpha 5.
Ujjal 8784 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Azul 6637 cleared for pushback.
Rocky ground Air India 7887 ready to taxi. Air India 7887 taxi to runway 36.
Air Canada 7899 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Power. Good morning. Air India 3704 is on approach.
Rocky ground I-Fly 1132 requesting taxi to the gates.
Azul 6637 taxi to runway 36.
I-Fly 1132 taxi to gate Alpha 5.
Air India 3704 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky ground Air Canada 7899 ready to taxi. Air Canada 7899 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky clearance USA 3915 ready for pushback at Bravo 6.
Rocky Tower. Good morning. Air Canada 2742 is on approach. Air Canada 2742 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky Tower Azul 6637 ready for takeoff runway 36. Azul 6637 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower Air India 7887 ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground. China Eastern 7534 requesting taxi to the gates. China Eastern 7534 taxi to gate Bravo 7. Rocky clearance. China Eastern 6775 ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Air India 7887 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground, Air India 3704, requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 3704, taxi to gate Alpha 4.
Rocky Tower, Air Canada 789, ready for takeoff runway 36.
USA 3915 cleared for pushback.
We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
China Eastern 6775, cleared for pushback.
Welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage...
Air Canada 789, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground, Air Canada 2742, requesting taxi to the gates. Air Canada 2742, taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Rocky ground, USA 3915 ready to taxi. USA 3915 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky ground, China Eastern 6775, ready to taxi. China Eastern 6775, taxi to runway 36.
Rocket clearance, Ukraine 7231, ready for pushback at Bravo 5. Ukraine 7231, cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, China Eastern 6775, ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Air Canada 3444 is on approach. Air Canada 3444 clear to land runway 36.
China Eastern 6775, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Ukraine 7231 taxi to runway 36.
US at 3915 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good afternoon. Ukraine 6272 is on approach. Ukraine 6272 clear to land runway 36.
Rocky clearance. Air India 3685 ready for pushback at Bravo 4. Air India 3685 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, good afternoon. US Air 1764 is on approach. US Air 1764 cleared to land runway 36.
Air India 3685 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower, Ukraine 7231 ready for takeoff runway 36. Ukraine 7231 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground. Air Canada 3444 requesting taxi to the gate. Air Canada 3444 taxi to gate Bravo 6.
Rocky Tower, good afternoon. Azul 49er90 is on approach. Azul 49er90 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky ground, Ukraine 6272 requesting taxi to the gates. Ukraine 6272 taxi to gate Bravo 5.
Rocky Tower. Good afternoon. Air India 6048 is on approach.
Rocky Tower, Air India 3685, ready for takeoff runway 36.
Air India 6048 cleared to land runway 36.
Air India 3685, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground, US Air 1764, requesting taxi to the gates. US Air 1764, taxi to gate Alpha 3. Rocky ground, Azul 49er90, requesting taxi to the gates. Azul 49er90, taxi to gate Bravo 1. Rocky Tower. Good afternoon. China Eastern 1918 is on approach. China Eastern 1918 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky ground, Air India 6048, requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 6048, taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Rocky Tower. Good afternoon. iFly 1974 is on approach. iFly 1974 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky clearance. Air India 4037 ready for pushback at Bravo 3. Air India 4037 cleared for pushback.
Flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Budget 8785 ready for pushback at Bravo 2. Budget 8785 cleared for pushback.
Rocky ground. Air India 4037 ready to taxi.
Rocky clearance. iFly 1133 ready for pushback at Alpha 5.
Rocky ground. China Eastern 1918 requesting taxi to the gates.
iFly 1133 cleared for pushback.
Rocky ground. Budget 8785 ready to taxi.
China Eastern 1918 taxi to gate Bravo 4.
Budget 8785 taxi to runway 36.
Air India 4037 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky ground. iFly 1133 ready to taxi. iFly 1133 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower. Good afternoon. Hazel 1778 is on approach. Hazel 1778 cleared to land runway 36. Rocky ground. iFly 1974 requesting taxi to the gates. iFly 1974 taxi to gate Alpha 5. Rocky clearance. China Eastern 7535 ready for pushback at Bravo 7.
Rocky Tower. iFly 1133 ready for takeoff runway 36. iFly 1133 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
785 ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good afternoon. Ukraine 3048 is on approach. Ukraine 3048 cleared to land runway 36.
Roger 8785 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
China Eastern 7535 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, Air India 4037, ready for takeoff runway 36. Rocky clearance, Air India 3705, ready for pushback at Alpha 4.
Rocky ground, China Eastern 7535 ready to taxi.
Air India 3705, cleared for pushback.
China Eastern 7535 taxi to runway 36.
Air India 4037, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground, Hazel 1778 requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky ground, Air India 3705, ready to taxi.
Hazel 1778 taxi to gate Bravo 7.
Air India 3705, taxi to runway 36. Rocky clearance, Air Canada 2743, ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Rocky Tower, good afternoon. Air India 2766 is on approach. Air India 2766, cleared to land runway 36.
Air Canada 2743, cleared for pushback.
Rocky bound, Ukraine 3048 requesting taxi to the gates. Ukraine 3048 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Rocky Tower, Air India 3705, ready for takeoff runway 36. Air India 3705, cleared for takeoff runway 36. Rocky ground, Air Canada 2743, ready to taxi.
Rocky Tower, good afternoon. Air Canada 1466 is on approach.
China Eastern 7535, ready for takeoff runway 36. China Eastern 7535, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Air Canada 1466 clear to land runway 36.
Air Canada 2743, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good afternoon. US Air 8038 is on approach. US Air 8038 clear to land runway 36.
Rocky Ground, Air India 2766, requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower, Air Canada 2743, ready for takeoff runway 36.
Air India 2766, taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Air Canada 2743, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Ground, Air Canada 1466 requesting taxi to the gates. Air Canada 1466 taxi to gate Alpha 4. Rocky clearance, Air Canada 3445 ready for pushback at Bravo 6. Air Canada 3445 clear for pushback. Rocky ground, US Air 8038, requesting taxi to the gates. US Air 8038, taxi to gate Alpha 1. Rocky ground, Air Canada 3445, ready to taxi. Air Canada 3445, taxi to runway 36.
Rocket clearance Ukraine 6273, ready for pushback at Bravo 5. Ukraine 6273, cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, good afternoon. China Eastern 1412 is on approach. China Eastern 1412, clear to land runway 36.
Rocky ground, Ukraine 6273, ready to taxi. Ukraine 6273, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky clearance, US Air 1765, ready for pushback at Alpha 3. US Air 1765, cleared for pushback. Rocky clearance, Azul 4991, ready for pushback at Bravo 1. Azul 4991, cleared for pushback.
Welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Rocky ground, US Air 1765, ready to taxi.
Rocky Tower, Air Canada 3445, ready for takeoff runway 36.
US Air 1765, taxi to runway 36. Rocky ground, Azul 4991, ready to taxi. Azul 4991, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky clearance. Air India 6049 ready for pushback at Alpha 2.
Rocky Tower, good afternoon. China Eastern 4522 is on approach. China Eastern 4522 cleared to land runway 36.
Air India 6049 cleared for pushback.
Air Canada 3445 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower, Ukraine 6273 ready for takeoff runway 36. Ukraine 6273 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Ground, China Eastern 1412 requesting taxi to the gates. China Eastern 1412 taxi to gate Bravo 6.
Rocky Tower, US Air 1765 ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Ground. Air India 6049 ready to taxi. Air India 6049 taxi to runway 36.
US Air 1765 cleared for takeoff runway 36. Rocky Tower, Azul 49901 ready for takeoff runway 36. Azul 49901 cleared for takeoff runway 36. Rocky clearance, China Eastern 1919 ready for pushback at Bravo 4.
Air India 6049 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower. Good afternoon. Air India 8784 is on approach. Air India 8784 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky Ground, China Eastern 4522 requesting taxi to the gates.
China Eastern 1919 cleared for pushback.
China Eastern 4522 taxi to gate Bravo 5.